This morning I got to go back to West Valley High School for the second time this week, this time to speak to some students in a public speaking class about my experiences running my mouth in public. And it was a cool experience, but last night as I was contemplating what I was going to share, I realized that the people in this class were all born after I graduated from high school. So that was kind of a rude moment to recognize that these people all started their lives after I was kind of starting the adult portion of my life. The cool thing, though, is that when they found out I was 40, someone said, "Oh, I thought you were 27. But here are the two things that I took away from today that I would like to share with you. The first is that you absolutely have something to contribute. Your experiences, your knowledge and insight, just from being in the trenches, is valuable to somebody who hasn't been there as long or maybe hasn't started yet. So for me to be able to go back to a high school or to a college class and say, here's what I've experienced along the way, here's what I've learned, and maybe it can prevent you from falling into one of the pitfalls that I fell into, that I think is a really cool thing. And each of us has that ability. We may not think that the things that we know and the experiences that we have are that valuable, but to someone who hasn't had them yet, they're incredibly valuable. So don't forget that. You have something valuable to contribute. And two, you're always interviewing for your next gig or for a future project or collaboration. Always. So I go into this class today and it's mostly high school seniors and juniors, a few juniors in there. And I'm sure that they think that they have a guest speaker in their class today. But what they really have is a business owner in the community who they may be working with or for in the future. And I know that this is true because I have a friend and colleague who I met when she was in high school. And I was just speaking in her English class, and we found ourselves a number of years later working on a volunteer project together. Ultimately, the impressions that you make in situations that you may think are a one-off, throwaway kind of thing. Someone's coming to speak to my class, I'll never see them again. Well, maybe you won't. But you never know when you may be making an impression that will stick for a long time. You just never know when that guest speaker or that person that you were just meeting for the first time may become a really important person in your life down the road. So don't ever forget, you are always interviewing. I think that's it.